ready to expand their mind? I am. Here are 50 amazing facts to blow your mind. There is a giraffe sanctuary in Kenya called Giraffe Manor. It's also a hotel where guests can hang out with giraffes and feed them from their windows. Viagra was originally developed to treat high blood pressure. The fact that it enhances erections was discovered purely by accident. Imagine being that guy. Oh, what's happening? In 1903, a man named John Thurman started a horse-drawn vacuum system with door-to-door service. It cost $4 per home. Pigs have the ability to be purposefully manipulative. They're intelligent enough to pinpoint a weak spot, remember it, and use it to their advantage later on. The Free Little Library is a non-profit organization that was started back in 2009 that offers free books in many little libraries in communities all over the world. Today, there are over 50,000 book exchanges worldwide. According to the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, the #1 cause of death in the United States in 2014 was heart disease with over 600,000 deaths, followed by cancer with 591,000. Bedbugs don't have wings and they can't fly or jump. Isn't that reassuring? They can, however, live for months without food. The world's largest snake, an 8-meter-long, approximately 250-kilogram reticulated python, was captured at a Malaysian construction site, but the snake ended up dying just 3 days later after its discovery while laying an egg. Scientists from Tufts University have created worms with the heads and brains of other species of worms by manipulating cell communication. Instead of altering their DNA, the scientists manipulated proteins that control conversations between cells. According to the Guinness World Records, the oldest message in a bottle spent 108 years, 4 months, and 18 days at sea. It was put in the sea by the Marine Biological Association in the United Kingdom in November of 1906. It washed ashore on Amrum Island in Germany on April 17, 2015. These horrific creatures are diving bell spiders who can use air bubbles to breathe underwater, treating them like mini scuba diving tanks. The Shin Yokoyama Ramen Museum in Yokohama City, Japan, is a museum dedicated to the ramen noodle. Japan is about to build a 123-meter Ferris wheel, and it's going to have see-through floors. The Red Horse Osaka wheel will be the 5th tallest Ferris wheel in the world and the tallest in Japan. And also the most terrifying, Fruitarianism is a subset of veganism. It's a diet that consists primarily of fruit and possible nuts and seeds. In fact, some fruitarians will only eat what falls or what would naturally fall from a plant. Some species of scorpions can live up to 1 year without any food or water. A study published in the journal Brain Structure and Function found that after monitoring mice under the effects of both silence and different types of noise, that 2 hours of silence per day promoted cell growth in the part of the brain that controls memory, emotion, and learning. According to the National Institution of Health, 1 out of every 2,000 to 3,000 babies born are born with teeth. They are called natal teeth, and I call them terrifying. Clint Eastwood was the mayor of Carmel, California from 1986 to 1988. His salary was $200 a month. IKEA in Australia once gave away cribs to couples that could prove that their babies were born on November 14th, exactly 9 months to the day from Valentine's Day. There's an umbrella called the Umbrella that can actually predict when it's about to rain and send an alert to your smartphone reminding you to bring your umbrella along. Not only that, but if you forget it in a restaurant, it can send you a notification via Bluetooth that you forgot it before you get too far. According to the Guinness World Records, the largest living crocodile in captivity is 5.5 meters. The Australian saltwater crocodile is the largest and most fearsome of today's species. They can live for more than 100 years and grow up to 7 meters and weigh more than 1 ton. Ancient Egyptian pharaohs made slaves fan their wine all night to cool it down. Jellyfish are the ocean's most efficient swimmers. They consume 48% less oxygen than any other swimming animal. A blue whale's heart can reach the size of a small car and can weigh almost 1 ton. In 2012, a cat in Boston survived a fall from a 19-story window and survived. It literally only walked away with a bruised chest. The horned lizard has blood-filled sinuses within the eye sockets that squirt blood in self-defense by swelling and rupturing. According to NASA, it would take humans roughly 6 months to travel to Mars and another 6 months to return. On top of that, astronauts that go would have to stay 18 to 20 months on the planet before the planets realign for a return trip. In total, the whole trip would take about 2.5 years and cost up to $40 billion. Back in the mid-2000s, Kim Kardashian used to be Paris Hilton's personal assistant. About 25 to 40% of people have motion sickness. According to the University of Maryland Medical Center, women are more susceptible than men, and Asians are more susceptible than white or black people. According to the Guinness World Records, the longest video game marathon playing World of Warcraft was 29 hours and 31 minutes. This was achieved by Hekaterina Kunimi Iglesias, aka Kunimi Cat, in Vigo, Spain on the 29th to 30th of March back in 2014. Pollution in China actually alters the weather in the United States. Once it gets into the atmosphere over the US, the pollution stops clouds from producing rain and snow, i.e. more pollution equals less precipitation. It also only takes just 5 days for the jet stream to carry heavy air pollution from China to the United States. There is an over 50-kilometer long tunnel that connects the United Kingdom to Europe. It's called the Channel Tunnel or Chunnel and is located underneath the English Channel. The trip underneath through the channel takes only about 30 minutes, and in fact, an entire trip from London to Paris is only 2 hours and 15 minutes. The most expensive rose ever developed is the Juliet rose. Famed rose breeder David Austin created it over the course of 15 years, and it cost a whopping £3 million. Just days after the release of Eminem's The Marshall Mathers LP2, his childhood home that is on the cover mysteriously caught fire and was left in ruin. Wombat poop is shaped like a cube. On August 21st, 1986, Lake Nyos, a volcanic lake in Cameroon, Africa, suffocated over 1,746 people. The Limnic eruption caused 1.2 cubic kilometers of CO2 to be released in roughly 20 seconds. This massive wave of deadly gas swept over the countryside, killing people as far away as 25 kilometers. Kevin Spacey's brother, Randy Fowler, is a Rod Stewart impersonator. The consumption of poppy seeds can actually cause positive results on drug screening tests. The Darwin's bark spider is small and inconspicuous, but it can spin a web 25 meters across that's able to span an entire river, and it's stronger than Kevlar. In the Miambo woodland area of Central Africa, scientists discovered an abandoned termite mound that is more than 2,200 years old. According to the Guinness World Records, the smallest dog in terms of length is Brandy, a female Chihuahua from Florida. She measures only 15.2 centimeters from the nose to the tip of her tail as of January 31st, 2005. The most lightning-prone place in the world, according to NASA, is Lake Maracaibo in Venezuela. Storms light up the skies almost 300 nights each year. The holes at the top of pen caps are there to prevent you from choking if swallowed. Scientists in Sweden have developed transparent wood that can actually be used as windows. The restaurant Chomp Eatery in Los Angeles is offering a rainbow grilled cheese sandwich. Ooh, tell me that doesn't look good. In fact, the blue tastes like lavender, the green like basil, the red like tomatoes, and the yellow tastes like plain cheese. Tokyo has the world's first hedgehog cafe. It has 20 to 30 friendly hedgehogs of different breeds that you can actually spend time with and even take home. Ukrainian drivers are converting their cars into being fueled by wood burners to save money on expensive gasoline. Oklahoma man Paul Phillips loves fishing so much that he actually dug up his own pond and then built a house over it. There's a trap door in his living room that he can fish from whenever he wants. Earth Day was founded by US Senator Gaylor Nelson as a way to promote the environmental movement. The first ever Earth Day was held on April 22nd, 1970. It has been celebrated on that day every year since. The Japanese spider crab has the largest leg span of any arthropod, reaching over 3.6 meters in length. That's disturbing. And that was 50 Amazing Facts, episode 55. I want to give a big thanks to Graphic Stock for sponsoring this video. Fun fact, most of the images used in this video were from Graphic Stock. They have the largest unlimited download library of graphics, photos, vectors, and images on the intranet with over 300,000 selections to choose from. Most websites charge as much as $30 per image, which can get crazy expensive. But with Graphic Stock, you get unlimited downloads for one flat annual fee, royalty free. That means that you can use them in projects like YouTube videos, like I did. And right now, just for you guys, Graphic Stock is offering an exclusive $50 discount, so that means that you get it half off. This is an incredible deal, so go to graphicstock.com/holidays or click the link in the description box below to get $50 off 1 year of Graphic Stock. Thank you guys so much for watching. Just a reminder that my limited edition fact t-shirt is only available until December 5th, so press or click on the screen on the t-shirt right now to pick one up for the holidays. And of course on the right you'll find 2 recent videos that you can click or press on your screen right now if you missed them. And that's it. I will see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!